Comedians are finally getting the therapy they need. The cult classic series Dr. Katz is back with all new episodes exclusively on Audible. 15 of comedy's biggest stars are on the couch with Jonathan Katz for 15-minute therapy sessions, baring their souls. We know you'll love it, and at the end, we'll let you know how to listen to the whole series for free.
The following contains explicit language and subject matter.
Dr. Katz, Ray Romano is here.
Oh. Does that sound like Ray?
It sounds like a seal.
I'm probably the only human being that can't do a Ray Romano impression. But you can ask him to come in, Laura. Thanks.
Okay.
Let me ask you, what prompted you to return to therapy?
I'm idle now, and an idle mind. You know what they say: an idle mind makes no money.
Oh, I was suspecting that perhaps it was your wife's idea that you returned to therapy.
She has a hard time dealing with my phobias and my paranoia.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of paranoia. There's a lot of jealousy. I saw in our bathroom in the waste basket. You know,
right.
Her pubic hair. Okay. Immediately, I make the jump. Who is she grooming herself for, right? What's this about? But I immediately go to there's something wrong here, and I confront her with it. And she wasn't so mad that I made that accusation as she was that I couldn't tell the difference between her pubic hair and a big clump of hair she cleaned out of her hairbrush, because that's what it was. And that caused a huge fight. That forget accusing her of cheating. It was just, what do you think I have sheep shears? And I cut, because it was just like this huge thing, but I just went right away to, that's pubic hair, she's cheating. When we get that close, we close our eyes. I had to let her in on the secret. It's like jumping in a pool. You never keep your eyes open.
But you guys are married for close to 25 years, I'm guessing?
No, 30. Coming up on 30. October 11th is 30.
Wow.
You know, people kind of ask, how do you do it so long? And my thing is, if you just make an agreement, no questions. Questions are where I get into trouble. Like even simple questions like, which dress looks better? The normal go-to is, for me, is I don't know. I just tell her, I don't know. And that seems like you don't care. So I give advice to the young guys is you got to pick one. First of all, let me just say this. We don't know, okay? We don't really know. We don't even see a dress. It's like pixelation with your head popping out. But now I pick one. And I go hard. You know, and you got to sell it. Oh, you look beautiful. That's the best dress you've ever worn. You don't look better. And you got to be careful, because sometimes she'll follow up with, oh, how come? What I do is I stall, and then she'll answer it for me. You know, she'll be like, it's the fuchsia, right? The fuchsia. I have to be honest, I didn't know if that was a fabric or a color, but it was, yes, it's the fuchsia. Hypotheticals, first of all, those are the worst, because why even risk it? Why risk getting in trouble if it's a hypothetical?
Right.
But anyway, she said the ultimate one was, if I ever agreed to a threesome, which one of my friends would you choose? Okay, now obviously you can't answer that.
Yeah.
You have to start a fire in your house right there. Here's the thing. You have to understand the question if you're going to answer it. Don't name two of her friends. You've got to do the math. She's in the bed with you. You know, which one of my friends? It's singular.
How many friends does she have, your wife? I mean,
I'm not saying I'd enjoy it.
Right. You can always plead that you're just trying to realize her fantasy.
Yeah, I'm just she's the one. She put me to the ultimatum. I was forced to pick two. I don't want to be rude and say you've got three ugly friends.
Dr. Katz's office.
Hi. Guess who?
Hey, Ben.
Oh, good guess. I guess you don't want a hint now.
No, I'm guessing that you can't take a hint.
Look, Laura, I'm not that guy anymore, okay? I wouldn't want to talk to the old Ben either.
Oh, okay, really? Then who are you?
Well, I'm the new Ben. You're gonna love this one.
Why?
Well, because I'm new and improved. I'm different from the old model.
In what way?
Well, in every way. I'm smarter, Okay, I am in great physical shape. I've far more in touch with my emotions. I have better sense of smell than I did before. I can smell things from long distances now.
Yeah, that was really a sticking point for me.
I have a better diet than I did, a much better diet. I'm eating almost strictly babka and walnuts. Gotten really in touch with my Judaism lately, and my Judaism is in quotes, and in touch is also in quotes. Like a lot of what I say is in quotes now.
Yeah, I'm picturing it.
So I guess what I'm saying is, or what the new Ben is saying, is that I love you.
Please don't say that.
Why?
Because it's creepy.
Well, I thought you liked creepy. I thought that's your whole thing. I feel like I'm entitled to a new start with you because I've
You're
changed.
entitled?
Well,
You're entitled.
Did I make some mistakes the first time? Sure. Can I do better? Absolutely. Laura, my feelings for you haven't changed, but I have.
Please hold.
Some of it's just momentum, after a certain number of years,
Well, they say if you took what's the thing? If you put a jelly bean in the jar every time you had sex before you got married, and then took one out every time you had sex after you got married, you'd never empty that jar. But that's not such a bad thing because you would always have delicious jelly beans, right? But that's where we are. The reason I think it works between me and my wife is outside of therapy, she's the one who keeps me grounded, She's the one who tells it like it is. I remember after the election this year, I came downstairs once and I said, you know what? Maybe I'll run for political office one day. And she just said, well, you couldn't because then you'd have to comb your hair. These are the things that I need to hear. One day, my friend was over. We were going golfing, and I came out, and my wife was there. It was in the morning, and I saw my friend, and I said, "Hey, before I go, I think I want to go to the bathroom." And then I said, "Well, I don't know if I have to go, but you know what? Maybe I'll go sit, and then maybe I will have to go." And my wife just looked at me, and she said, in your head, say those things in your head."
You live with somebody for so long, and at some point, anything you do, they could find irritating. It just has to happen.
Yeah. Well, yes, we've entered into that phase. It's the do no right phase. Like when your relationship first starts, you can do no wrong. Either party can do no wrong. And we've crossed over.
Right.
Frustrated. The other day, we were at the kitchen table, and she was reading the book, and I was on my laptop. I'm emailing some people. And she just stops and looks at me and goes, "I can't stand the way you type." Now, if we've reached that point, if we're at the point where my typing annoys her, how far, how much longer till, you blink like an asshole? Everything you do bothers me. The other day she was watching TV and I was walking through and I saw her and unsolicited, I said, "Oh, I'm going to the kitchen. I'll bring you back some popcorn." To which she said, "All right, but bring enough." She was already annoyed at me that I just didn't bring her enough.
This is just for her. This is not for the two of
Yes,
you.
I wasn't getting popcorn for me. I was getting it for her. I don't want popcorn. And she already anticipated that I didn't bring her enough, and I'd rather have no popcorn than not enough popcorn like you always bring.
I'm kind of on her side with this. There's something about salt that you just want more.
In other words, I'm doing her a disservice. I'm causing her anguish by letting her have some popcorn, but not quite enough to satisfy her popcorn taste and need right there, right?
Dr. Katz, you have a new patient calling?
Look, can you get his number and I'll call him back?
It sounds like he's in crisis.
Okay, well, what's his name?
He won't tell me.
Well, that seems odd. I mean,
I think you should take it. It sounds really important.
Okay, just put him through. Hello, this is Dr. Katz speaking.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Ben, I can't talk to you right now. I think there's a patient trying to get through.
Well, I was on the other line with Laura, so she might have, maybe, I'm sure she messed up. She always messes up.
Okay, well, let me. Hey, Laura, can you pick up this call, please? I put that other call through?
No, yeah, that was the call. It was Ben. I tricked you because he needs help.
What's going on, Ben?
Oh, well, I finally told Laura how I feel about her.
Well, that's a good thing. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I think we're like at a turning point in our relationship.
Ben, is it possible we can talk about this later because I'm in the middle of my day here?
Right, well, can you just ask Laura to pick up?
Okay. Hey, Laura, can you pick up, please?
Hello?
Just tell me that you don't love me.
I don't love you.
I mean, okay, what? I think you're wrong. I think we need maybe to see someone to help us through this very difficult stage.
Please hold.
It's okay. It works. We've got kids. We've got lovely kids. 1 girl, 3 boys. Yeah, and then I got my 19-year-old who, this frickin' kid. I mean, he's a good kid, but boy, he just turned 19 and he's just got that teenage attitude of whatever, and he's slack and he's too cool for this and that. You know what he did? He got his license, of course, when he was 16, which, I mean, it's the worst thing in the world. I don't know why. Somebody should tell Trump, forget the wall, just fix that. He, like a couple months after he got his license, he called me up and he's like, Dad, I'm driving a car. I guess I'm out of gas. Okay. First of all, I'm like, what do you mean you guess? Are you moving? Is the car moving? You know? And he, no. And I'm moving. I'm like, all right, where are you? And very casual, he's like, I'm on the 101. You know, the 101 is a 5-lane highway.
Right.
And he's very calm. So I'm like, all right, so you're on the shoulder and the side? No, I'm in the middle lane. Like, what? And it's pissing me off how unaffected he is by this and how calm he is. And then finally, this is exactly the exchange. I'm like, well, what's the traffic like? And he's like, well, behind me it's bad, but it's moving in front of me. And I want to kill him. I want to kill this kid. Here's the thing. Another thing where my wife and I disagree, because she always puts a good spin on it. Well, he was calm. Isn't that good that he's zen? Like astronauts. Maybe he'll be an astronaut. Honey, I don't want to burst your bubble, but if he can't interpret the gas gauge on a Mazda, he ain't getting in the space shuttle. He actually said, these people should thank me because I'm clearing it up for them to ride home. So he thinks him being there makes it faster. It's kind of similar to my father. My father his theory used to be, if we had to drive somewhere, his theory was, well, it's traffic now. So if we leave now, it's going to take an hour. But if we leave in a half hour, it's only going to take 15 minutes. So we'd actually pass ourselves had we left now.
That's kind of like time travel, a little bit.
Yeah, the math doesn't work.
You know what the music means. This episode featured guest patient Ray Romano, the voices of Jon Benjamin, Laura Silverman. The show was produced by Bruce Smith, Tom Snyder, and Jim Colgan. Edited by Rob Lynch and mixed and mastered by Nick Starghew. I'm Jonathan Katz, and this is Audible.
You can listen to new episodes of Dr. Katz, the audio files, for free at audible.com/drkatz. Our guest patients include Sarah Silverman, Ted Danson, Ray Romano, Weird Al, and more. If you're already an Audible member, just select an episode below, complete checkout, and listen for free in the Audible app. If you're not an Audible member, just sign up for a free trial when you select episodes.